I love watching MMA. I really do. Even though a lot of times it's basically watching a live death. For reals. I'm Mr. Stick, and as you can see, I'm a stick. I am a lifelong practitioner of Taekwondo, so be careful. I have sharp reflexes.
Are you going to sprout a leaf on me?
You know, I could kill you with just one leaf.
Whatever you say, Steven.
The irony of watching MMA is not lost on me. Whenever I mention to someone that I watch MMA, I always end by saying, I know, I'm gay. I always point to Ron White's "we're all gay" routine.
I go, we're all gay. It's just to what extent are you gay?
Hey, I'm not gay. I watch MMA. That's a real man sport.
You mean the sport where two naked men roll around the floor?
Honey, I think I'm gay.
I knew it!
Okay, but you clicked on this video for the confusing title about the UFC and death. Okay, I know nobody ever died in the UFC, but a lot of people do get knocked out.
You mean you don't like knockouts?
No, I love them. But ever since the Capitol Hill assault in 2021, I realized that knockouts look eerily similar to someone getting fatally shot. That was the first time I had seen up-close footage of someone getting fatally shot. I found the video on YouTube by accident, and I was very surprised it hadn't been taken down. I didn't find it on YouTube anymore, but I wouldn't have shown it even if I had found it. It's something that I really hate about humanity, but unfortunately I do understand that fighting and wars are inevitable.
Are you saying wars are good?
No, I'm just saying I understand why we eventually get to wars. Think of this. If there were only one slice of bread that could keep just one child alive, only if the child eats the whole slice, what would you do if you were faced with another parent trying to get the slice of bread for their child?
You stick. Why you gotta ruin everything with your reasons and
Going back to knockouts, when you get hit hard enough, your brain basically shuts down. You lose consciousness and you're basically Manuel Samuel without the inputs. But after a knockout, you eventually get up. Now, if you add a bit of sound to one of these knockouts, it gets easier to imagine what I'm talking about.
The fight clock is brought to you by
How can you still watch fights after this?
I don't know. I guess it's something primal.
What up, primals?
No, not that kind of primal. I mean something related to our animal instincts. In many other pack animals, there are fights for the alpha position, with the alpha being looked at for guidance and protection.
Gentlemen.
No. I'm not saying this is what happened with ancient humans, I didn't do enough research about this, but I can definitely say that we have at least some of this behavior hard-coded in our DNA. We're basically born defenseless, and growing up, we generally look up to and learn from our parents, teachers, or even older siblings and friends. You could even say this goes on in your professional life as we climb up the corporate ladder. The fact is that we're drawn to people with greater skills or who are stronger and faster. When a fight would break out in the schoolyard, everyone would run to see it. Maybe we're secretly trying to figure out which combatant would make the better leader. Who should we look up to in case we need to fight for something? Or maybe we're just a bit up and we're clinging to the remnants of our savage nature which hasn't been completely tamed by modern life. And there's also the classic,
mine are bigger than yours.
And we just want to see who's actually bigger. I also wanted to talk a bit about video games. Seeing people fight or fighting in video games seem to me like ways to actually get it out of your system, so you won't do it in the real world. But I'm not sure if the science is definitely in one direction or the other.
So definitely maybe.
Pretty much. And if I got you down with this video, just leave a dislike. I'm going to show it in the title. And if you don't punch the subscribe button hard enough to knock it out while you're there, it will strike back.
Why are you so bummed out?
I just found out I'm gay and that I'd steal bread from children. How would you feel?
It's moments like these that I'm so glad I don't have children.